Welcome back, friends. I'm Phwop, and this is my Christmas present to my dad, a playthrough of Civilization 5 with the excellent Morocco. One second. Sorry, had to sneeze. I'm still sick. We've got a pitiful road started here. We've got little Kasbahs popping up everywhere, making these desert tiles incredibly useful to us. Not going to build one on top of the quarry here, but, you know, that's how it goes. We got a nice academy, and we are definitely embroiled in some serious conflicts. I think it's time to... We may need to take out everyone here. It might just be time to, we might wipe this clean of Portugal and London to secure our starting continent, and, or whatever this is. And then, you know, live peaceably ever after, right? Let's see, diplomacy overview. Any deals currently going on? Greece, marble, peace treaty. Okay, we're trying to build the Oracle. I think that's the last wonder on our list that we are competing for. Building walls up here. It will raise the defensive combat strength of our city and offensive. Alright, so let's move on.
Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking.
William Yeats allows us to build swordsmen, an extremely powerful melee unit. We can finally upgrade our warriors. The heroic epic is a one-time build, and it makes all newly trained non-air units in the city receive the morale promotion, improving combat strength by 15%, which is awesome. And the Colossus has been built long ago. We're going to build these Kasbahs because, remember, they count as forts. Our poor, slow scouts. Alright, we've covered all this jazz. Isn't there some kind of tech race going on? I have the lead with 5 technologies. There are 2 turns remaining. Let's look at where we're going. The workshop is pretty sick. Okay, the Grand Temple is a nice faith boost. Hagia Sophia already built. Garden, we have one of those in our main city thanks to building the Hanging Gardens. Long swordsman, an upgrade over regular swordsman. Forge, metal casting is a big production boost, which we could use. So we're going to take that. The next thing we're working towards, I think, is going to be Big Ben, because we have commerce, and we want that. Right now, we're just filling in a couple of our older techs. Yeah, trade routes. Harbors allow for sea trade routes. We might go for that. But we want to gear up for war. They established England established a city down here. If we get the city-states on our side, they will be invaluable in assisting us. Is anyone looking for a trade route? It doesn't appear to be so. Alright, so this trade route is totally up to us. Let's see. Braga would be nice. Looks like 12 gold and 2 science for us, and 1 gold and 1 science for them. I guess we get more science because they know things that we don't. They have researched things that we have not, and that increases the amount of science we get from trading with them. So, are we going to declare war on them in the next 30 turns? Who am I trading with now? London, Panama City. Perhaps we should just trade with London and build towards attacking. Let's keep our trade going with London. So that we don't have to deal with our trade routes getting cut off if we decide it's time to go after Lisbon. Okay, so that's a knight. We can finally upgrade you. It is 55 gold to become a swordsman. Strength 8, movement 2. Now strength 14, almost a double. They do keep previous promotions, which is very pleasant. And that's all of our upgrades, I believe. Not sure what scouts. Do scouts ever upgrade to anything? I don't believe they do. Trade routes coming in. Or is that ours? No, it's probably theirs.
The ancient oracle said that I was the wisest of all the Greeks. It is because I alone of all the Greeks know that I know nothing.
Thank you, Socrates. So we gain a free social policy for finishing the oracle, which is always pleasant. Looks like Portugal beat us to impress Brussels, which is unfortunate. Portugal is now an ally of Brussels. Well, that's a shame. We would have liked to have taken that. Maybe they finished one more thing than us. So our free... Alright, the choice is made for us. We can't get protectionism unless we've gone up this route. So it looks like it's going to be wagon trains. Plus 2 gold from land trade routes is, of course, excellent for us, and lowered maintenance on our roads is going to be nice as well. So, good money there. Choose production. We want the National College as soon as possible for that mad cash. Let's see. How soon do we want to attack? Fairly soon. Brussels will attack us if they are allies. They want to generate a great general. Okay. And they would certainly pillage our trade routes, which would be a pain. We could probably keep them down with very few units. So I think how long do you guys have left? 3 turns. I want to get Kasbah's built up here, so I think it's going to be like, call it 15 turns. So let's wait a while, then we'll start buying Landsknechts, mercenaries, to help guard our troops. I mean, to help pillage the crap out of Portugal. And then we'll probably look over at London because, you know, why not? Okay, unit needs orders. We've got silver right there waiting to happen. Brussels and Portugal no longer allies.
When pieces
Excellent.
of bronze or gold or iron break, the metalsmith welds them together again in the fire, and the bond is established.
Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Alright, so now we can build a forge, which makes producing land units faster and gives us production for iron. And workshops, which in general increase production by a lot. Very important production facilities, exactly what we want to build before we go to war, not during, so that our production capacity is at max. So like we'll have a great merchant popping up soon. I want you guys to alert. I don't know what to do with these scouts. I guess they can just sit here with us. Metal casting is finished. Production here. The workshop is probably the best idea as it increases production by a ton. Well, let's see where everyone's... How is this working? Yeah, let's build the workshop. That'll help a lot. Research. Trebuchet, Notre Dame. Faster movement on road. Ironworks. Very powerful. Crossbowmen, also quite potent. Trebuchets, very good. Let's head towards Ironworks. This is one of the one-time, a national wonder, if you will. We can always be guaranteed to build one. Zoo. Some really potent choices coming up here. Banks, of course, excellent, and they provide science to us thanks to our commerce. Printing press requires machinery, but there's some really good stuff there. And I believe we need it anyway. Gold plus 25% though. Gold is kind of our thing. Let's go this way first. We're gonna ramp up. Well, education, of course. Oh. Oxford would be great. I feel like someone's probably gonna beat us to Oxford. We'll have to build universities everywhere first. Still, we might be able to do that. Let's go for Oxford. Research agreements are going to be nice. think... Ah, choices, guys. We have a bunch of archers, actually. No, let's head for Oxford. I think our military strength is going to be fine. Look at that. Warriors, please, Portuguese, please. Let's get those archers over here, these archers here, in this Kasbah. Actually, let's have those here. We'll have it set up to attack, just in case. Here, let us purchase Landsknecht. So pikemen are... Landsknechts are half the cost of pikemen in production, but you have to buy them outright. They are the same attack speed, but they come with some special gold digging abilities. Oh, I forgot they can move. City plunder, no movement cost to pillage, bonus versus mounted, and the ability to jump in the water. So you can buy a whole army of these guys just straight up, because they can all move out of the city at once, which is a fantastic bonus. Meaning that we can produce pretty decent armies all at the same time. Buddhism was founded in London. Marble is back. Pretty sure someone was looking for Almany is going to be pleased that we have marble again. Can't upgrade these guys yet. We're going to move here. This catapult's going to move here, well within range of that city, which has to be making them kind of nervous. And okay, that Kasbah is done. Is this the last place I need a Kasbah? Because, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That is the last tile I can use one of those on. So move them there. Road, huh? I'd like to build a road to strategically dive into enemy territory here. Portugal's got to be getting nervous. Spy has been recruited. Alexander has entered the Renaissance era. An unknown civilization has enhanced their religion, Protestantism, by adding new beliefs. As Almady requested, you have successfully connected marble. Now we're friends. Okay, we have accumulated enough faith to purchase something. We can buy missionaries with faith. Or we can wait to get a profit. What is our religion again? Oh yeah, espionage. So whenever the first civilization enters the Renaissance era, we begin to have espionage. We want to move. When you move a spy into an opponent's capital, you'll be able to designate them as a diplomat. So we can spy on Portugal, or we can try and protect ourselves. I believe spies get recruited fairly regularly. I think we're just going to protect ourselves. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what spies can do. Talk to me. Spy. Spies become better espionage. You will earn your first spy when any civ enters Renaissance era. Diplomats do not steal technology and are there only to gather information. I see. Okay, if they don't have a spy defending them, then we're going to be good to steal tech from them. So, let's give it a shot. We will assign them to Lisbon. We'll send them as a diplomat first, which means they won't be killed. And we'll just see what's going on. It'll take them a turn to get there, because they're not too far away. Workshop. Production. Workshop. Unit needs orders. And buy that tile. Kasbah. Move here. Yep, 3 tiles away. Kasbah. Rock the Kasbah. Rock the Kasbah. Catapult's ready to go. And if they detect our spy, well, whatever. We'll just steal stuff from them. Now, we can buy a missionary, and we can do something with that missionary. Question is, what? Counteract some of this religious pressure here. Let's go ahead and buy this missionary. We'll send them out next turn. Ah, yes, my evil road building plans. We're going to build roads down to Cape Town. But they also are going to help us move military units to the southern portion of Portugal's domain. He really wants that marble. Yeah. Yeah, I accept. You're the one who proposed it to me. Okay. We're gonna need to start stocking up happiness because wars make people unhappy. Generally because your Almaty longs for culture. World's most wonderful people. Us and Alexander have built 5 wonders apiece. Unmet players have built 3. Maria and Elizabeth 1 each.
3 things are necessary for the salvation of man: to know what he ought to believe, to know what he ought to desire, and to know what he ought to do.
Alright. We can now build all these things. Not much remains. The Hagia Sophia, the Great Mosque, and Borobudur have all been built. We can build a grand temple somewhere to up our faith production. And we can build gardens now. We've also had a great merchant born. And it's a golden age. Okay, that's a lot. A lot's going on. Let's look at missionaries. Can only be purchased with faith. They can enter other people's territory. They're quite fast. They can be made more powerful, but we're just going to send it right up here. Okay, Milton Hershey. The founder of Hershey's Chocolate, no doubt. Alright, so we can build an incredibly gold-rich... a market tile that produces a lot of gold. It's probably going to be worth it for us. Maybe right there. Yeah, a tile that produces tons of gold, or we can, like, become instant friends with someone and earn a big pile of gold to begin with. I believe I'm gonna go with the gold tile space. Golden Age. Almaty wants culture. We have the lead because we produce more culture than anyone else, it seems. And we are full of money. Workshop will be done in a turn. They'll pay us for open borders. I'm not into that. No passing through my borders, yo. Portuguese warriors being pains in the butt out there. Alright, we just finished the workshop. Forge is a good choice. We're going to want to build a barracks wherever we're going to produce Lanchnecks so that they start with some amount of XP. They'll be faster to level up, which will be good for us. We might as well just... Well, let's build the forge first. Notre Dame has been built somewhere else. Alright. We need to buy this tile. And now we can construct a customs house. We of course get 100 gold from our mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Some extra production here. We'll build that barracks. And of course you see this tile produces, what, 10 gold for us when worked. Plus it's a golden age, which means we're making one more on top of all that. our Sensibilism missionaries approach. Portuguese warriors roaming around out there. We should send our knights to hunt them down. Almady wants a road between our capital. Okay, we're going to combat Eastern Orthodoxy with our missionaries. Go. There are now 2 followers from us and 4 for them in this city with a population of 7. Our missionaries can try again next turn. They will eventually deplete themselves. Let's build... I want to build another worker. Pikemen, stronger than swordsmen. More expensive too. Another catapult, perhaps. I think the Landsknecks will do. Let's build one more worker to get our road network up and running, since roads are cheap for us. Someone surpassed us on culture with Florence. They won't be allies with us for much longer. They're providing a decent amount of culture to us. Oops. Meant to go the other way, but whatever. Production, we want the barracks here. So that and then we'll start producing Landsknecht to begin our war approach. And I believe, yeah, at the beginning of next turn, we'll end this episode. In the next episode, you can bet on war. We're going to crush Portugal. Oh, we were given...
Education is the best provision for old age.
Alright, so we wrap up education. Oxford University can be built if you've built a university in all cities, something we will want to do. Angkor Wat. Culture and gold costs of acquiring new tiles reduced in every city, so that's nice. We can now focus on producing research instead of production. And we can make research agreements, which are a powerful tool and something we would like to do. I would like to offer a research agreement, but we have to declare that we are friends. And I need to see how's diplomacy going? Global politics. Uh-huh. Is anyone an ally with anyone else? I assume global politics would tell me if they were allied.
Cool. Nej.
Alright, they don't want to declare friendship with us.
Cool.
Hello again. Go on.
Perhaps you would like to be friends? Alright, so let's butter up Greece.
Χαρίζεστε. Προσέρχου. Nej.
Let's give them like 6 horses.
Σαφώς. Ακούω.
We'll just butter them up a bit. I don't need those horses. Alright, choose production. Definitely want this university for the massive science output. 33% more science from this city, and +2 science from jungle tiles. And you can build archaeologists, which are kind of cool. I've never built them, because I didn't have the expansion at that time. Alright, some awesome water units. We can go for a trebuchet, crossbowmen, let's see, what are we passing up to do so? Banks. Lots of science there. Excellent water units. Faster, okay, lots of goodies. Let's go with crossbowmen. So 4 turns is when we will begin our attack. Okay, all the Kasbahs are built. Now, the city can't work tiles more than 3 away. 1, 2, 3. But we can have plantations and gain access to an additional wine if we build a plantation here. We just can't send citizens to extract goodies from it. So let's go ahead and acquire more wine for ourselves. These workers. We're gonna branch off this road and build a road up there, I think. Let's proselytize a bit more. Look at that. Now they're torn. We have 3 followers each. We must have converted one of them. The trade route is increasing the religious pressure from the other people, so it will swing back the other way if we're not careful. Kasbah is complete. Stone would be nice. Six turns till a new citizen is born. Let's build another Kasbah here. This was a gift from Almaty. Militaristic occasionally give us units. If you are their ally and have researched metallurgy, you can get the Winged Hussar, which is a special unit only other civilizations get. As it is, they gave us the Landsknecht, which is awesome. This barracks isn't quite done. I'm just going to purchase a university here. We're going to assign people to it. We're going to take specialists over there. I don't really want merchants, I want great scientists, because every great person... Okay. Portugal has to know it's coming. Alright, Maria the First is constructing Angkor Wat in Lisbon. Thank you, Spy.
Bons dias.
Alright. Things are going to heat up